Okay, on this one, I'm going to show you a neat little trick. Best way, safest way I've found to chop wood. Gathering firewood is generally a camp chore that you can't get away with not doing unless you just walk upon a campsite and find a big pile of wood. So what I have found, the best stuff to find is, I don't know, about the size of your wrist to your arm, maybe as long as you can carry. The bigger it is, the better this is going to work because you have more leverage. What you're wanting to do is find a tree that has a Y like so. Use some leverage, and all you got to do is break it instead of hacking away at it for hours, you know, just to get your nice wood. Sometimes they're hard like this one is. Just kind of rock it, and we'll finally get it. Oh. Whoop. So now you got your chunk. Now I want to show you something. I actually found this piece of wood out there, and as you can see, someone has already tried hacking at it. No telling how long they hacked at it before they decided I give up, and I just broke it that quick. Go toss this over here. This one here is actually perfect. It's pretty long. One good trick to run across excuse me, is take the big end and start breaking that down first instead of your smaller end, because you're going to have the most leverage whenever the stick is longest, obviously. So it's going to be 10 times easier to break that big end down there with all of this extra than trying to have a piece that's as tall as me with no leverage and breaking that big stuff. So this should be fairly simple. Like so. Stick the next piece in there you want to break. Get it in there good. Because you definitely don't want to fall and bust your ass when you're trying to film it. Oh. I'm sure it'll happen now. Stick in your next piece of wood. Get in the next one. This is when it gets hard. That's why we thought ahead and broke down all the big stuff. Now we only need 1 or 2 breaks, and then we're dealing with something, you know, maybe an inch around 2 inches instead. Alright, so this one wants to be a pain in my ass. Alright, break this one here. Should be good to go. I'm just wanting to point this out again. See, this has been hacked away at for who knows how long. Now, you saw how fast I broke that in half. Think about how much time you're going to save chopping at this thing with your knife, or even if you lug an axe in here. It'd be worthwhile, because these trees I guarantee you're going to find two trees growing together or a wide tree like this no matter where you go, unless you're out in the desert or there's no trees around. If you got firewood to be had, there's a tree like that to utilize. I've gotten to where I don't even carry a big knife, chopping and batoning style knife because of this trick. I like carrying a little handy dandy knife. You know, you always want something, but I have this big Gerber that I generally carry on my back, and I've stopped carrying that out here just because, I mean, that's so much extra weight and I don't need it. Oh. So I've just got a big ass pile of firewood broke down with the quickness. That right there and what I gathered before actually should be enough to get me through this evening. I'm only going to be here for one more day. So what I'm going to do is call that quits for now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to try to adjust this thing where we can take a look. Now see this big old stump? The best thing about that during the daytime is it will burn slowly, okay? And I don't too much care for gnats and bugs, and around in these parts you've got lots of gnats and bugs. Guess what? I don't have to deal with them because of this damn stump is burning and keeping all of them away. They're not too fond of smoke. One thing I wanted to show, actually, you know what? I'll put that on a different video. This is the firewood one. End of video. Peace out.